Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We have good news and bad news when it comes to this. Essentially, the new Black ISO store credits that have perplexed many in the community, including myself, for the past 7 days. And I want to shout out Scott Buster and everybody else who hit me up saying, Prof, you did a video in which we were all confused, but you didn't do a follow-up video. I also encourage you all, if you're wondering what Cyber Week rewards looked like last year, and I went all the way back to 2020 to talk about the evolution of the best rewards for Cyber Week. I'll make a prediction and kind of a wish list video, most likely on Thursday. And then, of course, I'll be spending all day Friday grading different tiers of offers, debating amongst myself how much money I'm going to spend to get to Valiant, and if it's even possible to get to Valiant. I am guessing it probably won't be. If Kabam is money hungry, they will give people a chance to bypass Necropolis by getting not one but two rank 3 7 stars by the end of the Paragon deals. But if they're smart, they'll give them one rank 3 7 star to where it forces people to have to do at least an initial completion clear of Necropolis plus buying the cash offers to get two. Personally, I am cool with either scenario, but I'm also blessed enough to have a YouTube channel that helps me generate money that I can then turn around and spend on my account. And 99.9% of people don't have that, and so it's always important for me to be cognizant of that in my videos. With that being said, if you go to the store, specifically the Black ISO store, and like so many of you, my store this week has reverted back to essentially what it was before the switch. And some of you have never switched. You've just seen this. And some of you haven't switched back. I have given up on explaining why the store does what it does. Alright, so we have the 7-star Hero Crystal. You can see I own 34 of these. I am very far away from buying another 7-star crystal. And so the assumption was, when this 7-star crystal hit, that when the 7-star Black ISO store Scarlet Witch hit and it's 480 credits instead of 260 credits, that's almost twice as many, that you should not ever purchase the 7-star Scarlet Witch given the value of the other for about half the price. And I believe that Kabam agrees with this assessment, which is why you'll notice, if I look at even the 4-star Scarlet Witch, she has, or a 6-star Scarlet Witch, she has a different currency. You can see I own 34 here, but I only own 12 here. So the 7-star Scarlet Witch literally has a different kind of currency, and you can see it by like the arrows underneath the symbol, than any of the other Scarlet Witches. This is something we've never seen before. Well, if you go to your test of wherever you are, in this case I'm test of the Paragon, you'll notice that they've completely switched up the Black ISO store credits. So you start off with the old, and then you gain another tier, so that's 12. You get 12 of the old credits by 40,000 points, but of course there are so many points to go before you're done for the week. You get to 50,000, and there you go. So you see you've got like this kind of giant V arrow with the small diamond above it. And then you can see it's actually a 7-star crystal, or what appears to be a 7-star crystal, with a couple of rows. It reminds me of like military hardware, military pins, where in some cases, and I knew this one because my grandfather served in the military, and I really, we should all be so thankful to everybody who serves, and we have plenty of both current and former military that watch and support the channel, and I have the utmost respect for each one of you. Thank you for your service. You can see that even though I still think this should be generic 6-star 6 stones, I have no idea why they've stuck with the class-based 1 out of 6 RNG. That is disappointing, but you get all 12 credits at once. So that's the good news. But because this week was the first week you could get it, that also means, if you're doing the math, you get 12 per week or 48 per month. And so if you get 48 per month, it's going to take you 10 months or 40 weeks to get a 7-star Black Isosaur Scarlet Witch. And then, of course, even if you get her in 10 months, the big question is, would you even rank her up? Do you even use your 6-star now? When the Battlegrounds game mode first hit the game, I knew so many people who used 6-star Scarlet Witch. Some even had her ranked up to rank 4. I don't think I ever saw anyone ranked up to rank 5, even though I'm sure they're out there. And now I don't see any. And so, yeah, there are going to be certain metas where she shines more than others, but in general, I think the game's kind of passed her by because there are just so many good champions now that she's fine. Maybe even like kind of top 10 borderline, but not the best of the best. So I don't know what to tell you. I am still going to subscribe to this, and I still am going to eventually get her. But if you gave her to me today, other than the arena, I don't think I would be that excited. I certainly wouldn't be excited compared to even somebody like Kindred, who's of the same class. So, all in all, it's good that they gave us 2 different currencies to claim at the same time, so we're not choosing either a 7-star basic crystal or her. Good job, Kabam. But it's going to take 10 months to get her. So we're going to talk about, the second half of 2024 before people can purchase her. And I'm thankful it's not behind some kind of Valiant progression, because that was one of the original theories that had some traction in the community for why this was a separate currency. But at the same time, I don't know what to think. I wish it was 6 months. I think within a year of being subscribed to this, you should get her twice. Therefore, you can awaken your 7-star in a year's time. Now that takes 20 months, which of course is almost 2 years. And 7-star awakening gems don't exist right now at the time of recording this. They might in the future, I'm sure. But right now, it just feels a bit underwhelming to me. But maybe I'm just being that classic Mr. Negative hater I'm always told about on Reddit and certain comment threads. So let me know if you're excited and I should just be more optimistic, and I'll take that into consideration. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.